What's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live Show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Once again, I want to thank all the new subscribers for coming by to my channel, man. It is truly appreciated. Big time win for them boys by beating the Washington Wizards 145 to 113. The Big Cat, 26 points, 16 rebounds, 50th double of the year for him. The captain, Jalen Brunson, 23 big points, 4 assists. Knicks were awesome tonight. Shooting 59% from the field, 53% from three, 48 rebounds, and over 30 assists, 32 assists. Awesome game for them boys, man. Awesome game, man. I rebounded the Wizards by 20, 48 to 20, 28. It's a dominating game, man. But this is what you're supposed to do, man. This is what you're supposed to do against a team like this. Don't play with your food. Don't play with your food. Not that the boys did that, but the boys came out ready to play. I feel like in a lot of ways they came out with a different mindset, a different motivation they did the other night in Brooklyn. You could tell they came to the arena ready to go, ready to play. And it showed that way pretty much on the court, right? First quarter, they won that first quarter 32 to 27. And then they started picking up steam in that second quarter 36 to 25. Then that third quarter, 37 to 29, they won. And then that fourth quarter, 40 to 32. Knicks big time game, winning this game by 32 tonight. Fabulous game, man. Fabulous game. And listen, man, you just got to be happy, man. The boys finally didn't play with their food. And so now you say to yourself, okay, cool. So now what do we do now? Keep on stacking wins. Because the way it's looking right now, I think, if I'm correct, I think Boston's losing right now. So we got to kind of continue to kind of be mindful of that because, listen, the second seed is right there to get. I think they're losing right now. I got to look at the score, but I think they're losing. They're losing to the Wolves. The Knicks have won 6 in a row. Listen, this is the homestand, right? We knew this was the homestand. We got to get these W's. And the Knicks have taken care of business. I know it's been ugly at times. It's been disgusting. It's been nasty. But we're getting victories. We're winning games, and that's all that matters at this part of the season. We got New Orleans Tuesday. So let's continue going on this homestand and pretty much go 7-0. We've 6-0 so far, beating Utah, Indiana, Golden State, of course, Indiana again, Brooklyn, and tonight, Washington Knicks have won 6 in a row, man. So let's continue to stack wins. Continue to stack wins, man. Continue to stack wins and kind of put pressure on that number 2 seed. Boston's currently losing right now, down 14, 98 to 84. Minnesota in the fourth quarter, 2 minutes left in the game. Knicks got a chance here to get that second seed. It'll at least be tied for that second seed. And I think right after that, Boston has OKC. And we got New Orleans on Tuesday. So the second seed is right there for us. Right there. And then remember also, too, the Knicks own the tiebreaker. Even if the Knicks win or they tie with Boston 2-2 in the series, I think they still would have the edge because I think the Knicks own the tiebreaker. Because it's something with Brooklyn or something like that they figured out. So, listen, guys, we're winning the games we're supposed to win. That's all that matters. We're winning the games we're supposed to win. I believe right now, what are we right now? 48 and 25, I believe. Make sure I got the record correct, man. Make sure I got the record correct. I think we're 48 and 25 now. Continue to stack wins, man. Continue to stack wins. Appreciate everybody coming through rocking with me tonight, man. Big time win for the boys by 32 points, 145 to 113. The Big Cat, awesome game from him. Another double-double for Cat. He's been dominating. And I know people are going to say, yo, LV, man, it's against the Wizards. So what? They're still an NBA team. I don't care. Dominate the matchups you're supposed to dominate. That's what you're supposed to do. Handle business. So I thought it was a great game for him. I thought it was also another great game for the captain, man. Great bounce back game for him because he didn't look good last game, but he was moving around better today. And I thought the captain looked great. Guys, what about Mikal Bridges, man? Great game for him. He finally got in the double digits, 14 points for him. I thought he looked great from the field. 6 for 11 from the field today. 2 for 4 from 3. 6 assists for Mikal Bridges. Let me see how he did in the stocks today. No steals, no blocks for Mikal Bridges. Well, it's okay. He's starting to shoot the ball better. So hopefully this can kind of wake him up a bit. Seeing the ball go through the net, pretty much getting after it. Thought it was great. Great bounce back game for Josh Hart. He's back in the lineup, right? Of course, we know Shamit's out with knee soreness. Josh Hart, great game, 16 points for him. 5 for 9 for the field, 3 for 3 from 3. Josh is knocking it down from 3, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Josh had 2 steals tonight. So I thought he was excellent. But it was really, really good to see Mikal Bridges, man, kind of get back into the winning column, into pretty much the offensive column. Just seeing the ball go through the net and being aggressive offensively. I think, to me, the biggest stat of the game, the biggest stat of it all, is that the only person on the Knicks starting 5 that went over 30 minutes was Mikal Bridges. He only played 30 minutes exactly tonight. Brunson played 28 minutes. Josh Hart played 28 minutes. The Big Cat played 26 minutes. And OG Anunoby played 29 minutes. Knicks also went 9 deep tonight. Diawara, I thought he was solid too. We'll get to him in a minute. He played 20 minutes. Mitch played 17 minutes. Clarkson played 23 minutes. And Alvarado played 16 minutes. So he went 9 deep, man. So listen, guys, even with Shamet being down, even with Deuce being down, the bench continues to step it up, man. We're able to go 9 deep. I think it's great. I know Clarkson was kind of buried deep on the bench, but you see what he can do, right? Offensively, it doesn't matter. He's a pro's pro. 23 minutes tonight for him. He had 8 points, and I thought Clarkson looks great, man. Also, too, I love how he looks defensively as well, too. Putting pressure on the ball handler, man. I like that. So he's obviously wants to stay in that lineup. He doesn't want to go back to the bench. So I love what he's bringing in, and what he can do offensively. You got to maybe possibly find minutes for him, because I think, I'm just being honest with you here. I think that he's going to have a really, really big part in the playoffs. I think it's going to be certain games that he's going to come up big for us, huge, because he's a vet and he knows how to score the ball. That's what he does best. And so, to me, I think that's something that we got to kind of pay attention to here with Clarkson's minutes. Let him continue to build that confidence. Let him continue to, just be him. Let him be him. I don't want to change who he is, right? But just give him minutes. Tell him he has to get after it defensively. It seems like that's what he's doing. So let's continue to let him rock, man. Continue to let him rock. Give him those minutes. When he making Mitch, man, was great tonight too, man. Listen, 17 minutes. Listen, 5 for 5 from the field, man. Listen, 10 points and 10 rebounds for Mitch. 2 blocks too. 3 offensive rebounds, 7 defensive rebounds. Mitch was great tonight, man. Great tonight. Great tonight. He's just a great contributor off the bench, man. I thought he was solid altogether, man. He's definitely a perfect backup to Towns, and they kind of got their rhythm. But it's cool to see what Mitch is able to do off the bench. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much all season. So it's good to see him continuing to keep it going. Also, too, most importantly, knock on wood, he continues to stay healthy, which is something that we're going to need him to do. So that's good. That's good to see for him. Double for him. So with that being said, let's listen to Mitch, man. Let's listen to hear what Mitch has to say about tonight's game. I'll bring him up really, really quickly here. Once again, I appreciate everybody coming through rocking with me tonight, man. It's truly appreciated on this Sunday night. Knicks pull out a great victory today, man. Kind of can continue to stay in the winning column and keep pressure on Boston for that number 2 seed. All right, guys, let's listen to Mitch.
The team has to think about its approach to games, a little more respectful approach to games. Were you happy with tonight's approach?
Definitely. Like I said the other night, come in here with the right mindset and get the job done.
Talk about your compadre at the center position in Karl-Anthony Towns. The two of you with double-doubles in this game, the way you guys can dominate the paint, how critical is that as you get ready for the playoffs?
I mean, he's been playing amazing. Double-double at the end of every night. So, he's been handling his business and, having him out there and subbing in for him and, ready to go.
How about Tyler Kolek putting on a show in the end here, getting the crowd going in a game like this? He had a huge game for the G League team this morning, and then he comes out and he puts on a little show at the end. What'd you think of that?
Hey, that's how you be a pro. He just played this morning, then, had to rush down here to the Garden to play again. So, just ready to go.
All right, thanks very much, Mitch. I appreciate you coming out, Mike.
All right, Alan.
Mitch, man, he's absolutely right, man. Of course, Towns has been playing great. Mitch is a great backup for Towns, which has been awesome. But I'm glad they mentioned Tyler Kolek, man. Kolek had 42 today, man. 42 in the G League game this morning. He had 42. Then he comes out on fire. On fire, scores like 10 points or 11 points, excuse me. Off the bench tonight in garbage time. He looked like he still had that flamethrower in him. Lighting up, the Gardeners going bananas, chanting his name. Cole looks like, yo, I want some minutes, man. I want some minutes. Alvarado, give me those minutes back. Hey, listen, man, it's great to see, man. But I love one thing that Mitch said, which I thought was awesome. He said, listen, man, he's being a pro, man. Being a pro is pro. Played this morning. Now he has to come down here and play again, man. I mean, this is what it is. This is the grind of the league. You know, you want to make it here. This is what it takes, man. And so it's good to see, man. It's good to see Kohler come out. It's kind of, you know, see also, too, the camaraderie with these guys when we're talking about him. You know what I mean? Just watching him. And you've seen the guy's reaction, right, when he was knocking down those shots. It's that brotherhood I've always talked to you guys about in that locker room, man. So it's great to see, man. You know, definitely the camaraderie right there is up with those guys. I'm going to chat, man. Appreciate everybody coming through, rocking with me tonight, man. It's truly appreciated. If you can't hit that like button for me when you guys come through, big time win for the boys, 145 to 113. The captain, 23 points, 4 assists. Roddy Reyes, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through, rocking with LV Live. Big Task, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through, rocking with LV Live. JW, what's going on? Appreciate you coming through, rocking with LV Live. One Shot D, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through, rocking with LV Live tonight. Great win for them boys, man. Great win. Great win. You got to love it. Hey, guys, what do you think about Diawara tonight, man? Think about Diawara. Thought he was great tonight coming off the bench, man. It's good to see a guy like him. He still, you know, saw the ball go through the net. 12 points for him. He had 20 minutes. He was a +3 tonight. 4 for 6 from the field. 3 for 4 from 3. It's great to see, man. It's great to see. I love the fact that he was attacking the basket a little bit. You know, I mean, kind of, you know, had a couple of passes here and there, and you know, he's trying to get his flow back, man. You know, of course, he's going to have some tough games here and there. He is still a rookie. He's a young guy, but you got to try to keep him in the rotation. I know it's hard, but still, you know, he's shown that he's a pro's pro as well. A couple of games he didn't play because Clarkson had it going, but now he's coming back in the game, playing loose, playing free. Looks really, really good, man. Really, really good. They got to continue to develop this kid. Continue to develop him by any means necessary, man. You got to continue to develop him. His upside is through the roof. Through the roof. I don't really care about his mistakes. He's supposed to make mistakes. He's a rookie, right? So I don't care about that. But he's got to let the key with those guys, you got to let him play through those mistakes. Don't yank him as soon as he makes mistakes or try to bark on him or don't let him play for the next 3 games. No, let him continue to play. Play through those mistakes. He's going to continue to get better. I just love his upside, man. I just love the whole makeup of him, his size, his athleticism. And it's funny because I remember watching Summer League and watching him play. I said, yo, who's that kid? The way he's handling the rock and stuff, it looks like a little Diawara. Not Diawara, duh. Oh, man. It doesn't look like a little deal. It's late, man. It's late. LV's all over the place, man. I was watching this game in St. John's. I was all over the place, man. He looks like a little Siakam. A poor man's version of Siakam or a younger version of Siakam with a better handle and a better shot. So I think he's going to be better than Siakam if he continues to build on this because I love his upside. I really, truly do, man. He looks really, really good, man. But he's another guy who I think the Knicks are going to lead in the playoffs. He's just that good, man. He's really that good. Look at Big Task. The Arizona Wildcats are currently playing. Yo, Big Task, man, they don't get no love over here, man. It's all about St. John's, man. All about the team from Queens. They won today. Big time win for them. The boys go back to the Sweet 16. First time since 1999. I remember that team. That was Ron Artest and the crew. Eric Barkley, all local kids. Except for like Postel and them dudes, Bootsy Thornton. I remember that team. The team was good, man. The team was good. Eric Barkley, Ron Artest, local kids, you know, he's from Queens. Ron Artest went to LaSalle. Eric Barkley went to Christ the King. You gotta know your hoops, man. I was at camp with Eric Barkley, EB. Eric Barkley played with Craig Claxton in high school. At Christ the King, played with Lamar Odom. Yeah, man. That was the team. That was the squad. Mike Jarvis was the head coach of that squad. They were really good. I thought they actually could have won it all. That's how good that team was. If I'm correct, I think they were number 2 seed or number 3 seed. They were a high seed. They were really, really good, that team. So, yeah, man. See, the Johnnies get the love over here, Big Task. Not the Wildcats. Rondo, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rockin' with LV Live tonight. Let me go in the chat, man. Go to the chat. Check it out. Rondo says, yo, LV, man, good win. but we can't keep starting slow. But this is what we should do to teams like this. Listen, agreed. Yo, JW, you graduated from St. John's tonight? Yo, so JW, you remember that team, right? You remember that team, right? Who they have? They have Bootsy Thornton, right? They have Bootsy Thornton, of course, EB, Ron Artest, right? Who they had? They had also two, what's the other kid? LeVar Postel, right? Man, a couple other dudes too. Not the Johnny, just the Red Storm. JW, if you want to be technical, JW, it's the Red Man. If you want to be technical, man. I grew up with them. Come on, man. Come on. New York City all day, man. I remember Malik Sealy. I remember Mark Jackson. I remember that crew. Chris Mullin. Felipe Lopez. Zendon Hamilton. Tariq Turner. I remember you. Come on, man. I know my St. John's hoops. Johnny's were it, man. So you was there back then, JW, right? You remember that squad. They were good, man. JW, so JW graduated in 99. Do you remember the game, JW, when they played UConn at the Garden? And they played Duke at the Garden that same year? I was trying to get to those games, man. I couldn't get in, man. They said the Garden was packed to the brim. I was trying to get to that game, man. And I remember going to the Garden, going to the ticket booth. And I remember trying to get in. And the lady was like, she said, this game is sold out. She said, it's sold out. She said, they ain't even got nosebleeds. She said, it is sold out to the brim. And then I remember a dude walked in. He ain't had no tickets. But he had like 4 or 5 kids with him. All of them were like 6'5" or 6'7". They were all big. And I remember he got on the phone. I'll never forget it because I was standing there trying to see what was going to happen because I'll never forget it. He was like, yo, I got recruits here with me. Somebody got to come get me in here. And the kids got in because they were recruits. JW, okay, JW said, I remember so well. So JW, did you ever go to the games? Did you ever go to those games? They were good, man. They were real good. I remember they beat Duke, right? With Elton Brand. They beat that team. Ron Artest was on that crew. They were good. They were real good. It's good to see, man. It's good to see, man. Listen, nothing like March Madness, man. But it's nothing like March Madness when the Northeast teams are getting busy. Like St. John's, of course, like UConn, Villanova, Georgetown, all the local squads, Syracuse, right? All the Big East schools, man. That's when it's really rocking because it's local teams. And now I know now they made it to the Sweet 16. So Friday they're going to be in DC. So it's going to be a frenzy in DC because that's basically like them going to play Georgetown. So all the people from Queens, everybody at St. John's fans going down there. They play Duke. So that's going to be Duke's tough this year. They're going to be tough to beat Duke. But it's going to be a St. John's heavy crowd because it's basically playing in the Big East. That's basically what that is. It's basically going to be a bit like a Big East game. Because I'm telling you, that arena is going to be packed with St. John's fans. Packed. Look at JW says, I was a freshman when ESPN came to the opening night when we had Felipe and Zendon. Yeah, so I'm saying I remember that team, man. I was at camp with Zendon Hamilton. I was at 5-star with him. Zendon Hamilton. He a local kid too. He's from Long Island. You know, Felipe went to Rice. Yeah. Those teams were good, man. Those teams were good. When Ron got there, when Ron and EB got there, that's when they were really good. Mike Jarvis and the crew, that's when they were really good. Really good. LeVar Postel and Bootsy Thornton and the crew, they were nice. They were real good. Eddie Kofi, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live. Great win for them boys tonight, man. Big task. Karl-Anthony Towns, a.k.a. the Big Cat. You're the Big Cat. Yo, he looks good, doesn't he? Let me say this. I think what started to happen, guys, and you guys let me know. Please let me know if I'm wrong. what it feels like is they're starting to feature Cat a little bit more. Do you guys feel the same thing? Like, am I bugging out, or does it feel the same way? It feels like they're making an effort to make sure that they feature Towns. Like, it feels like that. It feels like that. It feels like they made an effort to feature Towns and to make him a big part of the offense. Feels like that. Because Towns is playing really, really well. And he looks like Towns from last year. That's what he looks like tonight. Well, last couple of games. He's looked like that. He's looked like the Towns from last year. And I think it's important, man. I think, listen, Brunson's the best player. Towns is the most important player. Brunson's the best player. Towns is the most important player. He is. And I think it's extremely, extremely important that we make sure that we feature him, man. We got to feature him, man. We got to feature him. You know, and I think it's really important that we kind of focus on that. The importance of what he's doing for this team and how good of a player he is. And I think the more we do that, the better we're going to be as a team. But you got to make him the hub. He's got to. Brunson going to get his. He looked like Brunson tonight, which is great. But when you see Towns has a mismatch, you got to go to that, man. You got to go to that. He's kind of avoided the offensive fouls. He's got his three-point game going now, right? So now when he's got that rolling, he's hard to guard. It opens up the court. So now Brunson has the room to operate. But then when he really gets busy, he's on that second unit. That's where he really dominates, because you have a guy like Alvarado looking to feature him. And so we just got to continue to live through that, man. Continue to live through that. I'm really excited about this OKC matchup. I know I'm jumping the gun here. I think New Orleans is going to be a tough out because they've been playing really good basketball. But I will say this. I'm really looking forward to that OKC matchup because I thought we played well against them. I just thought offensively we didn't have it because we're coming off a back-to-back. Same thing as them. So we're going to be rested. Kind of had a little mini road trip there. And so it's going to be exciting to see how we look against them. It's going to be exciting to see. Okay, Eddie Kobe says Brunson is still playing selfishly. I don't know about that, man. I think Brunson played well tonight, man. I think he's playing good. I think he's playing good. I don't think he's, I don't know, man. I think Brunson's being Brunson, man. My thing is, at the end of the day, listen, I don't want Brunson to stop being him, right? Because that's what his superpower is. But you got to make it to where Towns is getting as much shots, if not more. Like, Towns cannot be shooting the boards a couple of times. Like, how many times he shot today? Towns had 13 shots tonight, 26 points in there, but he got to free throw line 7 times. He was 7 for 7 from the stripe tonight. Brunson shot 19 times. All right, cool. Shot 6 more times. But, Towns shot the most after that. Towns is 9 for 13 tonight from the field. 1 for 2 from 3. But the boy has 16 boards, man. I mean, he's a monster, man. His numbers are through the roof. Through the roof. Because I think currently now, I mean, if I'm correct, I think they said he's for the last couple of games, last 10 games, he's shooting 57% from the field. %57 from the field. I think they said he's shooting over, like, since I guess since the All-Star break, I think he's shooting like almost like 40% from 3 also. The guy, for his career, man, he's shooting 52% from the field and just under 40% from 3. For his career, he's 23-11. And this year he's 20-12. I mean, and he's shooting right now for the season. Right now, he's shooting 49% from the field, 36% from three. But the All-Star break, he's shooting way better from three. He's shooting like 40%. So he's hitting his stride right before the playoffs, which is something that we love. And he's starting to find his groove. And I think a lot of that is because guys are really featuring him. They're really, really looking for Towns. And I think that's so important, man, especially with the playoffs right around the corner. I think it's super important. Super important. Feed the big cat, man. Feed the big cat. JW says a cat is starting to get his groove at the right time. Agreed. Just dominating down low. Agreed. Yeah, he leads the league in double doubles. Yep. Yeah, I think he's leading the league. I think he's got 50 this year, man. 50. How many games they play this year? 66 games? How many games they play this year? They played 66 games this year. He's got 50 double doubles. I mean, that's insane, man. He's basically getting a double double every game. Yo, guys, he's gonna be all NBA this year again. I mean, sometimes I think we kind of overlook how good this guy is. He's just that good. I mean, he's just that good. Eric Green, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live. Eric Green said Timberwolves beat the Celtics. Look at that. Here we go. So it begins. What's the standings right now? Let's look up the standings. We're a half game back now. Half game back. We're right there. They're 47-24. We're 47-25. We're a half game back. We're right there. We're 7-3 in our last 10. They are 6-4. We've won 6 in a row. They just lost 1. We're right there, man. And they got OKC coming up. They lose to OKC. We beat New Orleans. We got the 2nd seed. And if we got the 2nd seed, guys, why not go for the number 1 seed? You think we catch the Pistons? You think we catch them? Because I don't think Kate's coming back into the playoffs. Let's just get greedy, right? Let's get greedy. Let's get greedy and go after everything. All right, guys, let me pull up Coach. Let's listen to Coach, man, Mike Brown, man. Let's listen to him and what he had to say about tonight's game, man. And listen, the Knicks have won 6 in a row now. Let's continue to keep building, man. Listen, I know it's been ugly at times. Nasty wins here and there, but listen, guys, continue to win games. That's all that matters. Figure it out. Just win games. Just win games. Let me make sure I got this queued up for you guys perfectly. All right, we do. All right, let's listen to Mike Brown, man. Listen to the head coach talk about the Knicks winning streak.
It's crazy. I didn't even know it was 6 wins in a row. But, you're always trying to think about how we can get better on both ends of the floor. And I think we're still improving. But, I got to give our guys credit. They're fighting to do the right thing. They're trying to do the right thing. And for the most part, we're getting it done defensively. Offensively, we've run into some hiccups here and there. But I think we're in a decent spot with the season about to end and going into the playoffs. Obviously, you wish you were clicking on all cylinders, but we understand some of the areas that we need to work on, which we will keep improving on as the regular season winds down. Obviously, 6 wins in a row.
Listen, well said by the coach. And listen, I have to agree with him. When you're playing and you're in the mix in the season, and you're kind of focused on just taking it one game at a time, you don't even realize you guys have won 6 in a row. Like, that's for the reporters and people like me to talk about, right? But you just playing each game. You're just taking it one game. Like, these coaches are literally taking one game at a time. Like, yo, all right, cool. Game's over. Who we got next? Let's start preparing for whoever we got next, We're not thinking about, oh, we've won this amount of games in a row or whatever. We're like, all right, we got to start prepping and getting ready for the playoffs. So what's the lineups going to look like? So all these different type of things, that's what these coaches are thinking about. So I totally agree with him in that aspect. Like he's not thinking we've won these many games. Like, let's take it one game at a time, but continue to build, like you stated, and get better. Like, how are we going to get better to where we are clicking on all cylinders, like he stated, right before the playoffs or going into the playoffs? I think there's still a ways to go for them to do that. Brooklyn was just the other day, they looked terrible. We still got the win, but today they look good, right? So we still got New Orleans coming up. We got OKC. We got the Rockets. We got Charlotte, right? We got some tough games on the road coming up. So it's going to be a good litmus test to see where we at. I think the most important thing of all of it, of course, it's great to get that number 2 seed, but I want everybody healthy. Once again, you see what happened to Cade in Detroit, right? It's the law of attrition. That's all that matters. And so for me, it's getting everybody healthy. You see Shamit's out with this whole knee soreness thing going on, right? Get healthy. Get everybody healthy. You see Deuce is out there. He's working out. Deuce might be a week out, right? So it's looking good. He's probably going to start doing contact pretty soon. So let's get him back in the fold, right? So now we can have everybody back for this push because it's going to be a grind. You guys know this. You got to be the team 4 times. 4 times out of 7. In 4 rounds, if you want to make it to the finals. 4 rounds. First round, second round, and Eastern Conference Finals, and then the finals. So that is no joke. That is a tough grind right there. So we got to make sure we got everybody ready for this war because that's what it's going to be, man. And it's really the law of attrition. Keeping everybody healthy. Let's rock and roll to where we have all our bullets and our guns to where we can go into this. We don't go into this with go into a war with a butter knife. Let's have all our bullets and have all our guns. Have everybody ready to go. Have all that. So now we're ready. That's the key, man. That's the key. Lou Boogie, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live, man. Hope all is well with you. My man Lou Boogie said, yeah, LV, let's go. Johnny's your word up, man. Sweet day for sure. Yo, that was big, right? You guys saw the game winner he hit? Yo, that was big, right? Big time. Big time from him. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up real quick, man. Hold on, man. You know how we do here, man. See if I can pull it up here. Let me see if I can pull it up. The madness has begun. The madness has begun. See if I can pull it up, man. Pull it up here for y'all real quick, man. See if I can pull it up here, man. The Johnnies, man. Feels good, man. Feels good. New York City, man. New York City. See my man out there from the Bronx, Captain Jack out there getting busy. You see him out there? He went to UNC, local kid from the BX. He was a top recruit coming out too, man. He was a big-time recruit. But he went to Carolina, man. Nobody wanted to go to St. John's, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted to go to St. John's. But now that Rick is there, he got these boys playing. He was like, yo, let's go back home, man. I want to go back home. Transferred out. He had a big game today. Captain Jack was playing really good for them, man. All right, here we go right here. Quick highlight real quick. It's game winner right here. Game winner. Onions. Money. Let the madness begin. This is a good shot right here. Top of the key right here. With the right. Money. Man, let me tell you something, man. Look at the jubilation, man. You can't, listen, man, you can't. Yo, don't you love sports, man? Don't you guys love sports? Don't you love it, man? It's just can't beat that feeling, man. Can't beat that feeling. No better feeling than that. And like I said, the beauty of this, too, is that they come back home now. Now they come back home east. And they got the Dukies in D.C., which is literally an hour and a half, 2-hour ride from the city. That's basically like them going down and playing Georgetown. So everybody from St. John's is going to be there. It's going to be packed. It's going to be Big East heaven. Dookie's got to be ready, man, which they will be. They got a squad. But they're going to be right in the belly of the beast, man. So it's going to feel like a home game for St. John's. They win these next 2 games. They're in the Final Four. Lou Boogie says, now that we made the Sweet 16, every recruit will have St. John's on their list. You mean like Lou Boogie? You mean like local kids? Because that's been a problem. We haven't been able to keep the local talent. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these kids from the city, they bounce, they leave, they go someplace else. Hence, like Captain Jack, right, with the UNC. Remember, he was a top recruit. Captain Jack was the same class as Cooper Flagg. They came out the same year. Cooper Flagg went to the league. Captain Jack went to UNC. Ian Jackson's nice. He's real nice. But remember, he got the fade down. Remember, he had the dreads before. Probably forgot how he looked. He had the dreads before. He's nasty. He's big too. He's about 6'5", 6'6". He's a really good player, man. Really good player. So I was surprised that he left UNC. I thought he would have stayed there, but he came back home, man. Played for Rick, man, and Joe. Johnny, Johnny's a roller, man. See Zuby though? Yo, Zuby reminds me of a big beef stew. Yo, I would love for the Knicks to get Zuby, man. You think the Knicks get Zuby? You think they get him? Yo, I would love the Knicks to get Zuby. Love for the Knicks to get Zuby. He's like a beef stew clone, but better offensively. About the same size. They play the same. Zuby's a defensive beast. Yo, I would love for him. I would love for him to come to the Knicks. Your local kids, and Patino loves the transfer portal too. Yeah, but you know, Lou Boogie, the problem is with the local kids, Lou Boogie and Rick. Rick ain't really trying to recruit high school kids because he likes kids coming in mature and ready to go. He's talked about that. If he's going to recruit a high school kid, they got to be like, top, one of these top players. But he really likes going in the transfer portal and getting older kids. He likes that. He doesn't really like getting high school kids. They feel like they're not ready. You know what I'm saying? So he wants guys ready to go. And especially now with the NIL, they paying the bag. Now he's like, yo, I can go get the players I want who are good and who are going to believe in my system, who are going to play hard, and I can win with these guys. Because all these kids are transfer kids, all of them. Even Zuby's a transfer kid. He came from Kansas. So all these kids that's playing for him is all transfers. Lou Boogie, I think Zuby going to be a late first rounder, projected, maybe a Knick, size and hustle. That's what I'm saying, man. Lou Boogie, I would love for him to come to the Garden, man. Play for us, man. Come back home. I would love for the Knicks to get him, man. He'll play right away because he defends. He defends, Lou. He defends. So you can't teach that. So you go out there, that's just effort and attitude and a want to. So you get him out there, that the offense will come. The offense will come. Big time win, man. Big win. I'm sorry, guys. Kind of got away from the Knicks, man, but I had to kind of salute the boys out there in Queens, man. The boys out there in Queens, they got busy, man. Got busy. Big time win, man. Big time win for them. It's awesome, man. It's awesome. It's no better feeling right now, man. New York City basketball right now, man. Feels good. The Knicks, Johnny's rolling. It's a good feeling, man. Good feeling. They play next Friday night, too. So it's going to be a frenzy. All right, cool. All right, so let me just bring up Josh Hart, man. Talk about him, how he's been playing good offensively. Remember, Josh had 33 the other night before he decided to kind of take a couple of games off. But Josh played really good, man. Josh played really good. He's been playing really, really well. I think he's been aggressive offensive, which we need him to do. So he's been playing really, really well for us as of late. So listen to Josh, man.
9 threes in a row over your last 3 games. What's going on?
I don't. Damn, that makes it seem like I'm a. Yo, JB, he said you made nine threes in a row, dating back like 3 games ago. What's going on? That's low key kind of disrespectful, right?
I ain't mean to disrespect you.
Yeah. Appreciate you calling me trash, but I don't know. I guess I'm just throwing the ball up there, and unfortunately, it's going in the room.
9 threes in a row.
Yeah, listen, that's well played by Josh because now I'm thinking about it, it does sound kind of crazy, right? Yo, you're making 9 threes now. So what's going on? Like, why are you shooting so good? Like, what's going on? He's like, yo, hold up, wait, what? Yo, man, listen, I think Josh is playing confidence, man. He's playing with confidence. He's shooting with confidence too. But he's been shooting well all year, guys. What is he shooting for the year, right? Isn't he shooting like 40% for the season from 3? Right? Isn't he shooting that? So Josh has been playing well, man. He's been playing really well, man. So, you know, it's good to see him, but I do think, you know, he's got to start being a little bit more aggressive offensively. You know what I'm saying? I just think that that's kind of like what he has to do. Continue to be aggressive offensively, and I think we're a totally different team. You know what I'm saying? When he does that, you know. So, with that being said, let's listen to the Big Cat. Big Cat talks about him, talks about Josh's shooting because everyone's talking about it. I guess they, you know, to Josh's point, they think like he's a scrub. You know. So, let's listen to the Big Cat. The Big Cat's talking about Josh and his shot and how it's going. So let's listen to the Big Cat talk about it. Look at the Big Cat with the hoodie on, with the hoodie and the shades. The cool Big Cat. That's gonna be his name, man. He's always looking cool, man. His Towns.
Josh hit, I think, 9 threes in a row now, going back to the last 3 games. Have you seen anything different from him in terms of shooting wise, and how does it open up the game for everybody else when the shot is falling?
He's actually shooting it when he's open and not hesitating, so that helps a lot. But he's a special 3-point shooter. I think he has to trust himself more. And I think in his recent stretch right now, he's trusting his shot a little more, and it's been rewarding him. We're finding him in his spots and giving him a chance to shoot the ball, and he's shooting with confidence. And when he's doing that, I mean, you know, he becomes a 3-level scorer.
Josh hit.
Good Josh. Look at the Big Cat giving Josh his flowers. When he's doing that, he's a 3-level scorer. Listen, guys, look. Josh Hart's got the skill set to do it, but I think what the Big Cat stated, which I thought was awesome, is he's shooting it when he's open and he's shooting it with confidence and he's not hesitating. Believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I remember Brunson talked about this last year. Remember Brunson spoke to him about like the importance of shooting. Remember he talked about it to him on a roommate show. He said, yo, man, like when you shoot, it looks good. Like you're a really good player. Like he was like, yo, you a Big East player of the year. Like you can score the basketball. he's trying to talk his man up. I remember it happened on roommates. He was like, so I just don't understand why like you don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're a really good player. Like, you know what I mean? So Brunson's trying to tell him, like, yo, when you're open, you got to shoot it. Like you trust in you put the work in. He said, I'm watching you do it. So I mean, so to these guys, they're not surprised that he done knocked down 9 in a row. They're probably saying it should have happened more because they believe like if he's open, shoot it. You got to be confident. But that starts with Josh, man. He's got to believe in himself, man. He's got to believe in himself. When he does that, this team's a better team, man. A way better team. Especially with how he plays offensively. You know, it's getting rebounds and pushing it up the court. He's just a lot to deal with, you know. All right, so the Big Cat is talking here about the standings here, right? Everyone's focused now because they know Boston lost. The Knicks are half a game back from that 2 seed, right? So the Big Cat is being asked about that in the standings, and he's able to pretty much break it down, man, about how he feels and where his mindset is regarding that.
You guys played within a half game of Boston. Last night. Look at the standings at all. How important is it for this group to get up to second?
You know, honestly, I'm not even looking at the standings. I didn't even know that. I'm just so focused on this locker room and this team. You know, we can't control, you know, Boston losing, Detroit losing, whoever in the race with us for the top seed is losing. We just got to continue to worry about this locker room, going out there, playing our best, growing as a team, and finding ways to win and giving ourselves a chance. So, you know, respect to our opponents, you know, they've obviously earned their standings. Like, we just got to continue to focus on this locker room, focus on this team, and how we can be better every night.
You guys played within a half.
Well said by the Big Cat, man. Well said. He's such a pro, right? He's such a pro's pro, man. His media training is top tier, man. He just knows what to say. The reality is the truth, man. I can't worry about nobody else. I got to be focused on this team and this locker room and the guys around me and who we're playing tonight. That's it. If we do what we're supposed to do, it's going to take care of itself. Like it's doing, right? You see Boston's losing. We're going to win games. Like, they're going to lose some games. Like, it's going to take care of itself. We just got to continue to do what we're supposed to do. Handle business. The Knicks have been able to do that for 6 games in a row now, right? You know, we're trying to make it 7. Tuesday against New Orleans, which will pretty much end this homestand. Well, outside, of course, going to Brooklyn. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll end this homestand where we're going to go back on the road. But you handle business, man. You handle business. You take care of you know what you're supposed to take care of. You beat who you're supposed to beat. And that's it. That's it. And then everything else will, you know, take care of itself, man. But to Towns' point, man, I just got to worry about the people in this locker room, man. That's it. I don't worry about nobody else, whatever the standings are, whatever's going on. And, you know, that's got to be the focus. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And I love the Big Cat for saying that, man, because I think that's what it should be. That's what it should be. Lou Boogie says, and the Big Cat playing well. Yeah, man, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. You know, that's big, man. But remember, Lou Boogie, he stated his pops wanted him to play. You know what I'm saying? His pops recovering now, you know what I mean? So big shouts to his pops. He's always at the games. You guys see him on the sideline. So I hope he's doing well and recovers well. Big shout to him for a speedy recovery. But, you know, these guys still got lives, man. These guys are regular people, man. I know they're making all this money. They look like superheroes. When you see them in the street, they look like giants. You know what I mean? How big they are. But they're still regular people, man. So they still have regular lives. And to kind of lock in and be able to still have good games when you got stuff going on outside in your personal life, it's not an easy thing to do, right? So you definitely have to tip the cap to him for that and being able to really come out. And then also, too, coming out here and producing like this, right? 26 and 16, big numbers. The other night against BK, right? You know, the Nets, he had 26 and 15, right? So the Big Cat is handling business. You know what I mean? But he's doing what you should do against teams like this. The Big Cat's not playing with his food. He's not. No pun intended, right? He's eating up everything. That's what you should do against teams like this. But I think a big part of it is that they are featuring Towns more. They are. They're looking for him more. You can see it. The offense is flowing, and he's attacking. Everything is downhill. He's not hooking anymore. He's just doing what he needs to do. He's cleaning up the glass, offensive rebounds. He's getting down that Baja, finishing strong. Guys are looking for him. Then he's knocking down his open threes. He's in the flow of the offense. It's just great to see, man. It's just great to see. I thought he was excellent tonight. Excellent. All right, guys. So let me get up out of here, man. So we'll make a quick show tonight. Got to get back to the ground tomorrow, man, like everybody else, man. But I appreciate everybody coming through, rocking with LV Live tonight. Big time win for the boys. Listen, I will be going live Tuesday when they play the New Orleans Pelicans. So please come through and check that out, all right? I'm LV Live, and that's my show. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, people. All right, also, too, if it's your first time coming through, rocking with me, please subscribe to the channel. Also, too, hit that bell icon, right, to get all notifications on all my shows. And also, too, if you're watching this on a replay gang, reply, please leave comments, because I do reply to comments. I definitely do, so please do so. But I want to appreciate everybody coming through, rocking with me. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Once again, I'll be going live Tuesday to discuss the New Orleans Pelicans game. So please come through and check it out. All right, I'm LV Live, and that's my show, and I'm out of here, people. Peace.